everybody, I'm Ashley. I'm your book lady for the event, and I just wanted to share with you our top 5 bedtime stories at our house. Alright, so here I'm going to start with this one. This one is How the Rhino Got His Skin. My little one, 3, his name's Aiden. He's obsessed with this book. He picks it every single day. So I love it because it's like a great cover. It has regular pages, but they're thick. So they're like it kind of reminds me of like oak tag in school when it's like, ooh, we get to use the oak tag to color. It was kind of like that. So this is a little story about a greedy rhino. Once upon a time, all rhinoceroses had horns on their noses, little piggy eyes, and tight, smooth skin. Their skin fastened underneath with their buttons, just like the buttons on a coat. And then it kind of goes through about the rhinos, and it shares with him this cake maker was making a cake, and the rhino went and grabbed it, ate it all. And then the cake maker was like, kind of what goes around comes around. So one day when the rhino was in the water, cooling off, the cake maker stuffed cake crumbs all inside of his skin. And then he was itchy, 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 itchy from then on out. So that's just a fun book. And there's another one similar, as like How the Whale Got His Throat. That's similar with like in the greedy, like teach kids about being greedy. This is a good one for that. And they love it. It's fun. The pictures are gorgeous. And this is another. I have 2 little boys. They love Disney. So they absolutely love this. Peek Inside a Fairy Tale, Beauty and the Beast. So it's so cool. It has like these little cutouts. And it goes along with the classic fairy tale. It's awesome. It also has a couple, the little flaps. Let me just read the first page so you kind of get the gist. Belle and her father lived in a little cottage next to a big dark house. They never saw who lived there, but they adored its beautiful garden. One day, Belle's father came home with a rose. "I picked it for you from the garden of the big house," he said. Then it just kind of has bright, colorful pictures. Boys and girls, they love it. I have 2 boys. I don't have any girls. I have just boys, and I bought this book, and they love it. They love it. And so there's also Peek Inside Little Red Riding Hood, and Cinderella, and I think there's one more that hasn't come out yet. Sleeping Beauty, I don't think it's come out yet, but it's on the way. Another one that we love here is one of Osborne's illustrated stories. So I want to say there's 15 or 20 different varieties. And these are just short. It has a little table of contents. My 5-year-old son likes these ones because they're a little bit longer, but he will go through and will pick which one he likes. And then I read this to him. So every page has, pictures and some words so he can stay engaged throughout the book. And then it has, I don't want to take out his bookmarker because he'll be really sad because I don't remember where we left off, but I'll just show you it. That we have like a little fabric book, placeholder for the books. And this is great. There may be, 5-10 minutes to read these, so he gets a couple of those a night. That's fun. We also love this one, Osborne Fairy Tales at Bedtime book. So this one has a lot of the classics in it. And my kids love classics. I would have never thought. I always get them. I'm like, ooh, they love Chuck, so I'll get them every Chuck book. And I decided, I was like, I'm going to get them Jack and the Beanstalk. They absolutely loved it. They're like one of their favorites now. And this book's great because it has all these classic stories in it. And they're short as well. And they have, older readers could read this by themselves. Maybe 3rd grade or so would be able to read this by themselves, 3rd or 4th grade. But I read this to my 3 and 5-year-old, and they love it. There's great pictures, and then there's words to keep the kids engaged. And this one also has the little fabric placeholder. That's like we fight over who gets to put that in every night. And then last I want to show you Nibbles. My kids love this book, and Nibbles also has a little plush that goes along with them. So if you're looking for like a great birthday or Christmas gift, you get them the Nibbles book along with the Nibbles plush doll. It's way up in my son's bunk better. I would grab it down to show you, but it's just so cute. So Nibbles, this is a story about a little monster called Nibbles. And then it goes on how Nibbles loves to nibble, but his favorite things to nibble is books. He nibbles his way through Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. They don't really like that. The characters don't really like when he nibbles through their books. And he nibbles his way through Little Red Riding Hood and Jack and the Beanstalk. And then eventually he nibbles his way right out of the back of the book. Alright, thank you so much. Say hi.
Hi.
There's Aiden. Want to say hi, Riley, before I shut it off?
No.
No. Okay, see you later. Bye.